Good? Oh, there we go. Sorry. Hey everyone, how's everyone doing tonight? Okay, everyone's doing woo tonight. All right. So raise your hand or give me another woo if you are here for the THEYFRIEND Nonbinary Performance Festival. All right, I think you can be a little bit louder, but I'll let y'all practice. I'll let y'all gather your strength and your energy because that was not impressive, and I want to be impressed tonight. But we do have an extremely impressive, multidisciplinary, diverse, striking, inspiring, creative, beautiful, gorgeous, never been done before lineup for y'all today. Yes, yeah, there's another woo. So my name is LOTUS BOY, and I am a chronically illustrious, disabled, trans and non-binary, Chinese American, drag king, and anti-disciplinary artist, because I do not believe that we need to limit ourselves to one discipline, and I don't believe art should be disciplined at all. Art can be messy and fucking wild and sloppy, so I'm anti-disciplinary. I do a lot of different types of work. And I'm a youth educator based in Oakland, so I'm really excited to have you all here tonight. It's a really special closing of the THEYFRIEND Nonbinary Performance Festival, which is the first non-binary performance art festival in the world. Let's give it up for that! Awesome. So, before we get started, I'd love to invite Vin up on the stage. Let's hear it for Vin! Vin, why don't you tell these beautiful queers who you are?
Oh, hi everybody. How you doing? Hey everybody, my name is Seaman. I am an interdisciplinary artist and the director of Diamond Wave.
What's Diamond Wave?
LOTUS BOY, I am so glad you asked. Diamond Wave is we are a fiscally sponsored project. We are a queer arts organization and we produce disparate cultural content that bridges segments of queer culture and allies. Can you tell that I grant right? Yeah. THEYFRIEND is one of our flagship programs. I'm so thrilled that we got to be offering 5 different programs over 4 days all throughout San Francisco. And I'm also really excited we're documenting everything. Say hi to Gwen in the back there. Hello, Gwen.
Hey, Gwen.
If you missed any of the programs this year, you can catch it on demand early in 2023. We haven't announced a date yet, but if you want to get on our mailing list, go see Chris at the merch table. We've also got some t-shirts and we've got some buttons. And what else? We've got the programs. We've got some QR
see the QR codes on the walls. Make sure you scan that digital program, and that gives the bios, the information of all the wonderful artists you'll see tonight, and all the artists that were in the festival throughout the week. So, even if you missed the show and the festival, if you are just looking to find more non-binary art, you can see these artists and connect with them.
Absolutely. Also, I want to give a shout out. We've got one festival artist, Elder, is here.
Elder!
I don't know if anybody else made it out to the closing party, but Elder, you get special gold star. Good one.
Awesome. So before we get started with the show, we're actually going to give a native land acknowledgement. Who's ever heard of a land acknowledgement before? Excellent. So it's really critical that we do this. As a non-native, non-indigenous person, I recognize that as a settler and guest on this land, I benefit from settler colonialism and from the continued oppression of Native American and indigenous people, and we all do because of colonialism and capitalism. And an acknowledgement is really just the tip of the iceberg of allyship and solidarity, right? So I encourage you all to go beyond just acknowledging, research your own where you're living, where you're a guest. I want to shout out the Sogorea Land Trust, which is a all-indigenous woman, Ohlone woman-led organization in Oakland, and their goal is to give land back to indigenous people. And they actually just recently secured a plot of, not a plot, but I think it's a forest, I can't remember the name of it, that the city of Oakland is going to give back to them. So you can make monthly donations to them. They have something called the Shumi Land Tax, where you enter your address and I think it's just your address, and they give an estimation of what you should give every single month or every year if you want to give a yearly donation to kind of give reparations. So we are honored to have Canyon Coyote Woman Sayers Roots. They gave some audio that is an acknowledgement, and they are an Ohlone person. And I'm going to read their bio right now before we get to hear their really beautiful and necessary words and reminders. Canyon Coyote Woman Sayers Roots is a Costanoan, Ohlone Mutsun, and Chumash public speaker and consultant. Canyon also goes by her given native name, Coyote Woman. Canyon has spoken, giving land acknowledgements, keynotes, and talks at venues including the 2020 Youth Summit for the UN Ocean Decade, the Bay Area Youth Climate Summit, the SF Asian Art Museum, San Francisco State University, Sonoma State University, Oakland Museum of California, SF MoMA, SF City College, and the DeYoung Museum, and was proud to open the SF Women's March in November of 2020. Canyon has served on the Native Advisory Committee at CSUMB as a consultant for EEOC, which is Environmental Educators of Color, and serves as a board member for the Native California Research Institute. Please give your utmost attention to this land acknowledgement offering from Canyon Coyote Woman Sayers Roots.
Mishmin Tulhis, Conracat Canyon, Coyote Woman Sayers Roots. I am so honored and humbled to be, well, digitally present in this environment. It is so exciting to welcome you in a good way. It's so very important that we take a moment and ground ourselves. Here we are gathering THEYFRIEND and amazing beings and community members. I am Canyon Coyote Woman. I identify as Two-Spirit. I am of Indian Canyon Nation, and I am a Mutsun Ohlone California Indigenous relative who is honored to offer acknowledgement to the land and acknowledgement and recognition to truth and history about what does it mean to be in these spaces and places in this post-colonial era. And I find it beautiful that community comes together. My greatest goal happens to be attempting to be a good ancestor in training. My mother and my grandmother come from a matrilineal society, and they have taught me that when songs, ceremony, and dancing stops, so does the earth. I believe that. So I want to offer a little coyote song. A coyote song in the Mutsun language, the language of my ancestors. Taking steps to relearn my ancestral language, both having been raised by community members who share songs, stories, and language, and honoring truth and history, learning from mentors, professors, teachers. It's been a painful journey to see how deeply impacted all of our communities are by colonization. And so with that energy, I want to remind people that when we honor truth and history, we can honor the past to shape the future. Right here, right now, I am acknowledging Yalamo. I invite you to say this word, Yalamo. I invite you to say Ramatush. By saying these words, you're acknowledging the first words and languages of the land. San Francisco, before it was known as San Francisco, has always been known as Yalamo. First language of the land, before English and before Spanish, Ramatush. By learning these words, by acknowledging these spaces, by recognizing the layers of history of how things came to be and who the first Indigenous stewards are, it's just one step. And so I encourage you to continue learning. Take some steps to decolonize and unsettle your mind. Let's start re-indigenizing our approaches to sustainable futures. And with that, I want to ground myself and offer a little coyote song. Because, hey, this two-spirited coyote just has to sing. So I am honored to be here. I am so happy you are here. I am so happy that the community continues gatherings like this and sharing art and beauty, dance and song, and just representation, inclusion, beauty, pain, all of the arts. And it's a form of storytelling, one of the oldest practices. Storytelling and sharing these lessons, sharing beauty, sharing creativity. We're in community. I find that really important. So, a little coyote song that as I'm relearning the Muslim language. Tan was mahet se wakshishe. Tan was mahet se wakshishe. Wakaniskuan, harakan waskuan. Wakaniskuan, harakan waskuan. Sawe, 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 sawe. Tan was mahet se wakshishe. Tan was mahet se wakshishe. Wakaniskuan. Harakan wasuan, wakaniskuan, harakan wasuan. Sawe, 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 sawe. Tan was mahet se wakshishe. Tan was mahet se wakshishe. Ooh. So I hope in your walk of life, in your journey, in your steps towards decolonization, and in your steps being a good ancestor in training, that you just keep asking questions and just continue learning. May the singing and the dancing and the ceremonies never stop. For when that happens, so does the earth. Oh.
Thank you so much, Canyon, for that really resonant and thoughtful and necessary offering and reminder. So next up, before we start the show, I'm so thrilled and honored that we have someone in the audience, someone who is a really beloved community member who is going to give us a blessing before we begin. So I'm going to introduce them right now. Sister Tilda Next Time is the current abbess of the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, a leading edge order of queer and trans nuns. Let's give it up for queer and trans nuns. Where else are you going to find queer and trans nuns here in the Bay Area? Since their first appearance in San Francisco on Easter Sunday, 1979, the sisters have devoted themselves to community service, ministry, and outreach to those on the edges in promoting human rights, respect for diversity, and spiritual enlightenment. They use humor and irreverent wit to expose the forces of bigotry, boo, complacency, boo, and guilt, boo, that chain the human spirit. I'm so honored to welcome Sister Tilda Next Time.
Hello everyone, I'm Sister Tilda Next Time, your favorite non-binary, immigrant, neurodivergent, crazy nun that you can count on to bless all your sins. And I'm here to bless this place, to make this place a safe place for all of us. Good. Dear beloved, we gather here today to declare this space a sacred space for all of us. Blessed are the punks and weirdos like us. Yeah. Blessed are the glam rockers and drag superstars like us. Blessed are the butch and the femme with colorful hair and combat boots. Blessed are we in leather jackets and fishnet stockings. Holy Goddess, we pray thee, banish toxic masculinity, banish patriarchy, fuck gender rules, make your own rules, cry if you want, spit if you must. Blessed are we who gather with open hearts together in this place today. Blessed are we, the carriers of resistance, justice, love, and faith. Blessed are we, the heretics, the outcasts, the walkers of our own way. Blessed are we, the border crossers, the refugees, the immigrants, the poor, the wanderers who are not lost. Blessed are we, the transgressors, the trespassers, the passerbys, the cause takers, the defiant, and the compliant. Blessed are we, the handstanders, the sign makers, the protesters, and the protectors. Blessed are we, the non-binary, the trans women, the trans man, the multi-gender, and the no-gender. Blessed are we, the friend, the stranger, the lonely, the hidden, the visible, the authentic. Blessed are we who rise in solidarity. Blessed are we, for this is our beloved community, and this is who we are. Yeah. Bless your sins with black lipstick and green nail polish. In the name of the Daddy, the Zaddy, and the Day Daddy, be who you are, and may you be blessed in all that you are. Now go on there and sing some more.
Let's give it up for Sister till the next time. Oh, and I'm definitely eagerly waiting till the next time that I can see you again. That was beautiful, necessary. I think everyone was covered in that blessing, right? I feel like everyone was called out personally in a loving way. So that was just beautiful and such a great reminder of the diversity of our beautiful multidimensional community, because that's really what we're here for, right? We're here to both celebrate and uplift specifically non-binary trans community, but also welcome everyone else into our lives, our experiences, our art, our love, our trauma, our friendship, all of it. So thank you all for being here. As we mentioned before, THEYFRIEND is the first and only, so far, non-binary performance festival in the world. So if you like what you see tonight, please follow Diamond Wave on Instagram, at Diamond Wave Arts, or come and find me or Vin after the show and ask how you can get involved. We are going to open up applications for next year's festival sometime in the summer, I believe. So we'd love to have you. And who likes drag? Oh, you hate drag, huh? Who likes drag? Alright, that was acceptable, but I'm still watching y'all.
Hey, Lotus Boy, before you introduce the next person, did we have our tip runner show up? You can hear me okay?
We can hear you.
I think Chris back here might be able to help us with our tips. Because, you know, a critical part about drag is tipping the person performing drag, right, Lotus Boy?
Absolutely.
Yes!
Who's ever been to a drag show before? Yay. Oh, okay. Okay, hey, no judgment if you haven't. You're about to be in for a great show. So a lot of drag artists rely on the tips that they get, the crumpled dollar bills, the sweaty dollar bills. We love them. We rely on those to support ourselves, and especially drag artists that are outside of the binary. Even within the drag community, there's still a lot of oppressive norms that get replicated, right? We see a lot of expressions of gender that are maybe really normative or are kind of just the same thing over and over because people just saw it on RuPaul's Drag Race. And what I really love about being in the Bay Area here, and I'm so grateful to have started my drag persona here, is that it's just so diverse and so welcoming to people of all genders, all expressions, all types of art. And our next performer is just a multi-dimensional, wild drag entity, you know, can't even be defined. Their name is Trashy. Who likes trashy things? Okay, good. Yeah, you want it. So, Trashy is a non-binary swamp cutie who is on the quest of scaring the straights one layer at a time. Are there any straights in here? Good. Just kidding. They bring an element of character work, theater immersion in their drag. A tornado of chaos. Trashy is always sweaty, always hungry, and will have you begging for more. And I was so blessed to first meet this artist a few months ago. They came all the way from Santa Cruz, and every time I've seen them perform, I've just been wowed, I've laughed, I've even cried sometimes. So give it up, everyone, for Trashy.
She ain't no angel who lives in the hills. Her deal with the devil is paying her bills. She's sleeping with strangers and stay up on pills. Her mom used to tell her that up on the phone he'll be drowning in diamonds and rings and wearing the crown of a king. Should have known dreams are a dangerous thing. And money is everything, everything, everything.
It's the time of year for Pride, and you know what that means. Corporate rainbow logos.
I think I'd rather you just call me a slut. Burger King, TNT, Disney, Neutrogena, Amazon.
Everywhere.
Don't get in the way of what's
We had ripping up a shithole billionaire. That was Jeff Bezos, by the way. So can you say boo? Boo, Jeff Bezos. I hope he hears this. I know he's watching the THEYFRIEND Festival, clearly. That was amazing, Trashy. Thank you so much. And yeah, so I saw some of y'all know what to do. I saw you getting out your dollars, right? But I think y'all could do a lot more. Okay? So we have Chris, why don't you come here for a sec, please? We have this cutie named Chris, who will be walking around with this beautiful tip bucket, very gay, very colorful. And if you do not have cash, you also can Venmo any of these artists, because again, we need to get paid. And if you like what you see, giving us money, giving us tips, that allows us to invest in ourselves, in our art, and continue making really awesome entertainment and education, and just queer trans excellence for y'all, alright? So please make sure to be tipping your artists. There's Venmo, there's also cash. I'm sure people accept tips in other formats too, but you'll have to talk to them about what those are. Thank you, Chris. Are y'all ready for more drag? I don't think y'all are ready. Oh, yes. This next artist, dear friend of mine and someone I admire greatly, who their drag has just struck me and stuck with me and inspired me ever since I first started drag almost 5 years ago at the White Horse Bar in Oakland. Shout out to the White Horse Bar. Also shout out to my drag dad, Vera, who y'all wanna know how many drag children they have? Guess. Someone guess. 14. Someone that's not a man to guess. 14. It's more now. It's more than 14. 15? 30. 20? 30. 20. 35 is higher than 20, and we said lower, just so y'all know. 27. 27? At this point, we don't really know, actually, right? And, you know, if y'all are looking for a drag dad, Vera has never said no to anyone, which is why they have so many children. But seriously, I would not be the artist I am today if not for Vera and Papi Churro and people like the beautiful Bay Area drag king community specifically, who has always been so supportive, just really going out of their way to help us explore our genders, explore ourselves, and create beautiful art for y'all. So just give a shout out to drag families and queer communities. Thank you. So this next artist, I'm going to read their bio. As a drag king, Papi Churro has performed for over 6 years. He's participated in Bushwig, Oaklash, Chico Pride, Reading Pride, Austin Pride, Texas Queerlesque Festival, Texas Burlesque Festival, Austin International Drag Festival as a headliner, and Weaving Spirits Festival. They've also been a featured drag artist for Tufts University, performed in Austin, Houston, Dallas, Boston, New York City, Brooklyn, Humboldt County, Reading, Chico, and the beautiful Bay Area. Finally, Papi Churro. Papi Churro also produces shows and has been producing shows for over 5 years, including Divinas, Joterias, Toy Box Austin, and Boys of Austin, and Boys of the Z of Austin. And most recently became a co-producer of Nonbinary Burlesque, which is a completely non-binary burlesque drag queer party show here in the Bay Area. And their next show, next Saturday, they're having an all-indigenous and native show. So all the performers, the hosts, are going to be native and indigenous. And what better way to honor and give reparations and not celebrate a fucking racist holiday, hopefully none of y'all are celebrating that, than supporting queer, trans, two-spirit, gender-expansive, indigenous, and native artists right here in the Bay Area. So I encourage y'all to come up to Papi after the show to get more information and support Nonbinary Burlesque. One, because they have a really cute name, Nonbinary. And they're just awesome people. I've had the honor of performing with them before, and the shows are always just so spectacular and just such a family vibe. So, There's still one little part of the bio. Sorry, that was a little tangent. I mean, Papi Churro is just so amazing. You gotta say everything, right? So, as his burlesque persona, Jinxie Deviate, they've performed burlesque for over 5 years and are the founder of, love this name, Rudy, Bizarre Stripper Burlesque. Yes. Austin's premier all-trans burlesque troupe. So I'm going to give a few trigger warnings for this next piece because we care about accessibility, we care about supporting survivors, and we care about just letting y'all know what you're going to be in for. So sexual violence and assault, physical violence, intimate partner violence, abuse, religious trauma, mental illness, emotional abuse, ableism, transphobia, homophobia, femphobia, misogyny, misogynoir, transmisogyny, racism, suicidal ideation, gender dysphoria, and hate speech and slurs. So please take care of yourselves. You know, if you need to leave or you need to go to the bathroom, you need to hug someone next to you with consent, take care of yourself and do what you need to do to be present for this really spectacular work. I'm honored to welcome to the stage Papi Churro.
The Balache is the third gender, two-spirit folks born of Nawa blood and people who were born with vaginas that embody masculine characteristics. One example is the depiction of the Balache Mexica culture interpreted by Fray Bernardino de Sanguine's Florentine Codex as a hermaphroditic woman possessing breasts, male genitalia, and sexual desires towards women. In addition to physical characteristics, early colonial Mexica texts also relate figures of masculized women engaging in acts of warfare. Many of them were followers of Xochitl, a warrior woman's deity, who would often protect them of their sharp tongues. In Peter Segal's Queer, Nawat, Southlands, Faggots and Sodomites, Lesbians and Hermaphrodites, Ethnohistory 54 number 1 in 2007, pages 24 to 25. While Sahugan describes the Balache as a hermaphroditic woman, C.L. points out that such gendered labeling is actually most likely a misunderstanding of the part of the Spanish chronicler who would figure out that means of the culture. After all, the Mexica did not have the same concept and fascination with the so-called hermaphrodite body that the reflective European cultures did. What was happening to me. I didn't have a name for what or even who I was, so I got angry. I got so angry that I fought and I fought. I fought the girl bullies who would call me maricona, a dyke, a pinche lesbiana. I fought so hard that I used to start fights with dudes and mosh pits who just so much just look at me. The fuck you looking at me, bro? Right before I right hook him in the jaw, Xochitl fueled my veins. I didn't know how to make of it all around. I found solace in my culture, in my ceremony, and all the things that I was taught to believe in, because they were the old ways, they weren't American, and nobody likes us. If our people hated us, then why did they protect us? Why do we exist? Wow. Give it up for Papi Churro! Thank you, Papi, for sharing that really powerful piece that is so connected to your culture, your ancestors, and really just sharing your experience with us. So, Vin.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi. This next performer might need a bit of water.
Oh.
It's me.
Oh, yeah. Is anyone out there in the audience that might be willing to serve Lotus Boy?
I think Vera
so
went to.
I'm
parched, y'all make me thirsty.
Of water, right?
Y'all are all so beautiful. I'm parched. I'm the definition of thirst. Someone quench me. Did y'all ever know, this is really random, did y'all ever have quench gum?
It's very niche. Who said yes? It was like this gum. Thank you, Dad. It was like this gum that just made your mouth water a lot, but then it lasted for like 5 seconds. But anyways, Google it. Speaking of Google, is anyone queer and or trans in the audience? Anyone non-binary in the audience? Okay. Anyone have well-meaning cis straight allies in their lives? Oh no! No one has allies? I mean, it's rough out there. You know, we got to cut some people out. You know, it's that season, flip season, Scorpio season. You know. Anyways, I'm about to perform an original song for y'all. Yeah. Thank you. Just a little forewarning. I'm not a musician, but I love to sing, and I love to. Thank you. I'm a musician in training. How about that? Future musician. Woo! And this song I wrote in 2020 because I was just sick of cis straight shit, and I was sick of answering the same questions over and over and over again. Who's ever had to do that for cis or straight allies? You know, just feeling entitled to your identities, your bodies, our style, our culture, our language, right? And although outside of drag, I'm a youth educator, so I'm always happy to educate folks and to give people resources and to just explain things. I have a limit too. I can't be a teacher all the fucking time, right? Right. So, this song, I hope you all can sing along towards the end. There's only a few refrains, so you might get it very easily. And this is really a song that should be a resource that you could send to any well-meaning cis or straight allies in your life. Just a reminder of all the resources they have at their fingertips. This song is called Google is Free.
Historically, when you're LGBT and especially teen, or QIA, or 2S, our lives are full of stress, but it's not all our fault, you see. We can blame it on cis heteropatriarchy, we are treated with equality, or even human rights. Let alone our own dang history, but who needs a month you have all year? Your entire life to ensure the world knows we're here and we're clear. So we'll rather be, but so many others are privileged like me. They have to compromise for safety, so be kind. Remember, everybody's fighting a battle that you can't see. So just learn with me, and don't be a plebe. Now if you wanna be an ally, that's great, but there's some things you need to know. If you're cis or straight, if you have internet access, you're set. Here's what you need to know. Let's go. Number 1, Google is free. Number 2, Google is free. Number 3, Google is free. Number 4, respect our pronouns. Google is free. Don't respect queer or trans people to educate you. That's your homework to do. Google is still what? It's still fucking free. Google is free. Spend some time looking up some queer history, 'cause you won't hear it from me. I'm
they owe me money for all of the free traffic, and Google is still free. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. Very silly, but also just, you know, as queer and trans people, as non-binary people, especially if you are disabled, chronically ill, Black, Indigenous, brown people of color, it's hard. It's hard out there. I'm out of breath. It was hard singing that song. But thank y'all for being such a loving, supportive audience.
You killed it,
And that song is on SoundCloud. I still haven't figured out how to get it somewhere else, but there's a music lyric video on YouTube that I can send y'all the link to if you want it later to easily send to your racist grandparents or your homophobic aunties, you know. So, I have good news. I have bad news. Which one do we want first? Y'all are fucking masochists. Okay. I see where this night is going. So, the bad news is... we only have one more act. I know. But the good news is... we have one more spectacular act! And this artist, I've been so blessed to get to know since we invited them to be a part of this festival. Their name is THEYFRIEND. Okay, so, you know, we had to, right? It would just be fucking rude if we didn't, right? We're both THEYFRIEND here. We're all THEYFRIENDs. So, THEYFRIEND embraces the trans and non-binary heritage of electronica and vaporwave through their ethereal and optimistic electronica songs. THEYFRIEND has found success as a lo-fi artist, growing an underground following of video game lo-fi remixers. Give it up for video game lo-fi remixers, which I didn't know was a group of people, but now I'm excited to learn more about them. Before breaking into the vaporwave scene with their vocal creations, their new EP, 5 Star, is written as a celebration of the experience of non-binary people, intersecting the ideas of love, isolation, and escapism into a tapestry of unique sound. They were featured at the Worldwide Wave Festival in 2021, an international festival celebrating the wide world of vaporwave artists. Are you ready?
Let's kick it off.
Let's kick it.
Let's kick it. What's up, THEYFRIEND? I'm also THEYFRIEND. Lowercase, uppercase, shout out, y'all. Here we go. I want to see y'all moving out there. Y'all can do still tonight. Let's see it. Time keeps slipping away. My weeks all turn into days. When everything was the Trashy and Papi Churro for 2 incredible drag performances that got at the root of the fucking evils. Let's talk about fucking disaster capitalism. Let's talk about fucking neo-colonialism and proto-colonialism and colonialism. That was fucked up the gender system so badly. And the people here tonight are here to celebrate, to say, hey, gender is fucking expansive. Gender is fucking amazing to embrace in our own unique ways. And I'm so happy to be here tonight to be a part of this festival. All my songs are self-produced. I have my wonderful musical friend, like forever, basically, up here at 78 Dial. DJ Langosta up here spinning. But yeah, all my tracks are self-produced. You can find my stuff on Spotify. I have a few tracks for you tonight, and I hope you enjoy. This next one is called Field of Flowers. Nice and close and watch the clouds erode in the fire of your eyes. Love without you never be the same. Rose without its petals has no name. No, I just want to stay this way. They don't know you stole me away for your garden show. Blooming day and night, an ultraviolet side, so hot that you can't see. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The next one is dedicated to queer isolation. Have y'all ever felt lonely out there? Yeah. Like you're the only person in the world. Let's talk about that. Papi Churro, like resonating right there, absolutely. Especially as people who break the gender norms. Sometimes you feel a little bit out of the box. And sometimes you feel a little bit inside a box. So this next song is called Inside World, and it's kind of that kind of experience. It's so liberating. It's something that can only be described in the ways that I felt gender euphoria throughout my years. And when you feel that way, sometimes you just gotta run away. With feeling the smiling, right? The feeling of elation is so great. I got one more song for y'all tonight. Thank you so much, Bobby, for being an amazing audience. Thank you for coming out and supporting the queer and the trans and the non-binary and everybody in your life who needs that kind of fucking support, because we really fucking do. Be aware of us, but don't just be aware this week. Be aware every fucking day of your life. Can I hear that? How many of y'all are fans of Steven Universe? How many of you are aware of Stevani? Stevani is a legend, non-binary, canonical, animated character, and that is the title of my last song, because I kind of came to my realizations partially because of watching that cartoon. I didn't even have the terms at the time to understand who I was or what I was. And that helped me out a lot. So this song is a love letter to the non-binary self. I've been THEYFRIEND. You can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you can listen to music. Just look me up. Thanks so much. And thank you to Lonald once again for opening it. We said video game lo-fi, right?
still hot?
Yeah, it is.
Did y'all like THEYFRIEND? Where can we find y'all? Where can we connect with you, THEYFRIEND?
Well, my Instagram is THEYFRIEND Music, and everywhere else on all, like I said, SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, whatever you all listen to, it's THEYFRIEND, all lowercase.
Excellent. And were those songs from? Where were the songs from?
Oh, I made them all. But yeah.
Your new EP, right?
Yeah, they're all
yes,
from my
absolutely.
There's one 1970s 7-Up sample in there, so besides everything else is like straight liquid.
And lastly, do you have any upcoming shows you'd like to promote and have us invite us to?
So I'm part of the Vaporwave Collective down in Southern California called Pacific Plaza. And we are doing a New Year's Eve show at the end of the year. So if you're down in Southern California and Los Angeles, follow my social media on Instagram and Twitter at THEYFRIEND Music for more information about that. Hopefully I'll see you there.
Awesome.
And I'll be back today, hopefully soon.
Yeah! Can I call all of my artists back onto the stage if y'all are still here? We get some Trashy up here. A little bit of Trashy, a little bit of Papi Churro. Yeah, keep it clapping for these amazing artists. A blazer, right. Dang, like all of them are talking. Change on it and take off my blazer. Like, I need a whole change. Let's give everyone a big round of applause. These are amazing, amazing artists. Do a bow. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'd also love to thank our amazing volunteers. So Chris, making sure our artists can get tipped and paid. We had Tin Yi on the max check, also Angel on the max check. Give them a hand. We could not have done this festival, this party without y'all, without community. Can you turn the music down a tiny bit? Tiny bit. Thank you. Oh. Alright, I gotta go with it. So, lastly, please fill out our audience participation survey. It's somewhere, one of these QR codes, one of them, read it. Your feedback is so valued and important to us. We had a smaller festival last year, so this is only the second iteration of THEYFRIEND. So y'all we're making history here. We're making history here. Anyway, please do a survey because we'd love to hear. You can be brutally honest, you can be gently honest, you can tell us a joke, you can tell us your life philosophy. We love to include it in our feedback and our improvement for next year. Lastly, do you like the music that's playing right now? Woo! So that is courtesy of our DJ Lonald J. Bandz. And really reach over your body while we're going to be spinning until 1 a.m. So stick around and we'll all just dance with y'all. So Lonald J. Bandz, their current practice is centered around building a deeper trust with their intuition. Their hope or goal is to shed a need to prove anything with their art. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck needing to prove something with your art. And to surrender to the stickiness of the making process. They're currently a resident of the Root Division Studios, Lower Grand Radio, and BFF.FM. Lonald J. Bandz has recently shown at ICA-SF, the Institute for Contemporary Art, for Queer Rain magazine. And much like their sense of fluidity and how they like to present themselves, their taste in music and how they process sound pays homage to their origins while exploring our infinite potentiality. The tried and true genres that they experiment with and play are jungle, deep house, and clubby rhythms, often blended or edited live with R&B, soul, and/or trap. Just as being gender fluid is limitless, so are the iterations of diasporic sounds. Give us a hand for DJ Lonald J. Bandz back there. Thank you so much to El Rio as well for hosting us. We couldn't have had this amazing party without them. Thank you all for being here. I know there's a lot of events going on. There's a lot of traveling. People are getting sick. It's eclipse season. It's still Scorpio season. Anyways, so thank you all for being here. I'm so happy you're here. And let's all dance.
Yeah.